It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Family Dish with Donald and Ivanka Trump and the scoop on the new Celebrity Apprentice All-Stars. Plus, look like a star on your lunch hour. Simple procedures to reinvent your look in just minutes. And Law & Order SVU starring Wendy Williams. We've got a sneak peek. Now, here's Wendy.
I'm doing great. We have a sensational show for you. Kim Kardashian is still talking about getting married. Plus, Real Housewives, there's a Real Housewife that might be getting her own show. And if this happens, she beats them all. Really. Plus, we've got a sneak peek of tonight's much buzzed about episode of Law & Order SVU, where I'm one of the guest stars. Let's talk about it all and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Everybody, thank you very much. I can't get enough of that. Thank you. I love you also. Thank you. Okay. So tonight, everybody, is the Law & Order SVU episode that I'm on. Thank you. Now, first of all, you know that I'm a part-time actress. But I have to say, of all the roles that I've ever had, this is probably my easiest because I play a TV talk show host named Wendy Williams. And the episode is ripped right from the headlines, the way Law & Order always is. It's loosely based on the drama between Rihanna and Chris Brown. It's about a pop star who is abused by her boyfriend. And I play me, and here's a little clip. Take a look. Thank you. Law & Order SVU airs tonight at 9 on NBC. All right, so, you know, speaking of Law & Order, Fedra Parks in Atlanta on The Housewives, we all know, well, we need to be reminded that she's a successful attorney, but you know, she was an attorney before she was anything else, and according to the people at straightfromtheA.com, I love our sources, Fedra has a plan in the works to put her legal skills back to the test with a rumored court show. Perfect! Perfect! Listen. First of all, these court shows like Judge Judy and, you know, People's Court and everything, they last forever. They're very cheap to produce. I don't know how many of you all just watch talk shows during the day, but I am in court all day long in between. Like, I love court shows. I told you, there's not a day that goes by that I don't watch Judge Judy. There's a new one on TV called Judge Ross. I love Judge Maybelline Ephraim. Oh, wait, she doesn't host People's Court. She's not on anymore. Hey, Judge Ephraim. Anyway, I love them all. Marilyn Milian and the whole bit. And I have to say, you know, Fedra, if you are going to be hosting a court show, then you win over all the housewives. Right? Even including Nene and being on the new normal, even including Vanderpump having a restaurant. Like a court show is, I would get off Atlanta Housewives and just reign supreme in the courtroom. Fedra, if this is true, congratulations in advance. You know, Fedra's strayed so far from her law stuff, you know, being a mortician, a mom, a wife, you know, one of those housewives, that we forget that she was also once Bobby Brown's attorney when he was in hot water. Yep, exactly. She's a real lawyer. It's just that you need to be reminded. So anyway, but good luck, Fedra. I hope this is true for both of us. I'll watch. So Kim Kardashian is speaking out again about her relationship with Kanye West in the April issue of Cosmopolitan magazine. You know, they're expecting their baby this summer, and yes, she still will be married to Chris Humphries at the time. And I know it sounds sloppy when you break it down, but isn't that a pretty cover? Don't hate. Yeah, she's a really pretty girl. And I'm telling you, before summer is out or spring is over, before the calendar year changes, I'm getting me some of these shorts right here. Like, every time I see one of the girls wear them, I'm just like, I need to have those. I know I'm a little long in the tooth to wear them, but I don't care. No, I'll wear them to the club. Look. Kim says, marriage is something I know that we both want in our futures, but I don't have this sense of urgency about it. I have this best friend who understands me and helps me through all my tough experiences. It just feels like this is it for me. For 2 years or less. Oh, come on. Do you see this relationship really going the test of time? I told you, I don't even think he's going to marry her. Not that that matters, you know, in a modern relationship anymore, but you know, she's talked about wanting to be married so much that, and one thing is that if they do get married, I don't believe that they'd get married on television in a special, do you? Kanye's not having it. Yeah, he's taking the bull by the horns. The problem with Kim is that Kim blocks her own happiness with men, in my opinion, because she is more in love with being a Kardashian than willing to give her heart to create new love. And in any successful relationship, the first thing that you have are two individuals who have forsaken their own families to try to make this thing over here work. And I think Khloe has the ability to let go of the Kardashian thing. And I also think that the other one, Kourtney, does. But I think that Kim is tethered to her mother even tighter than Bruce or any of the other children. She will, sorry, Kim, just an observation. According to RadarOnline.com, by the way, this Kris Jenner, the mom, wants to manage Kanye's career. But see, you're with me. Don't worry, Kanye is handling this entire situation. He told her no, and after they have that baby, Kanye's also gonna tell Kim, come on, let's move to the other side of, you know, the world to get away from your family. You know, recently, Kanye and Kim took pictures for a French magazine, and here they are on the cover. It's hot, right? Don't hate. Hot, right? Still won't last, but it's hot. Hot. Yeah. So I have this funny story to tell you about Ben Affleck. So he celebrated the Oscars in a big way by shaving off his beard. He didn't even wait until he got home. Listen to me, okay? So his wife, Jennifer, not the other Jennifer. His wife, Jennifer, and the kids hated it. I know I hated it. I don't know whether you hated it or not, but Ben kept the beard. He said it was his lucky charm during award season, so I get that. Then at an after Oscars party, he shaved the beard off. And I know what you're asking. Where did he get the clippers? Jennifer had him in her clutch bag all along. Cute. He went to the bathroom and shaved off his beard. I wish he had given the clippers to George Clooney because he needs to. Oh, come on. Would you look at Old Man at the Sea and not in a good way? Ernest Hemingway over here. I know, right? He needs to shave next. Anyway, let's move along. So, you know, Michael Jackson's son, Prince Michael, is now joining show business. Last week, you know, he made his debut as a correspondent on Entertainment Tonight. But there he is. Look, he was 16 years old. He was very well spoken. I was actually making dinner in the kitchen, and I could not believe what I was seeing. I blinked 5 times, and I said to myself, his father wouldn't have wanted this for this kid. Like, his father wouldn't have wanted this. Now, though, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Prince Michael is going to appear in an episode of 90210. And the slippery slope begins. All their father's life. Doesn't he look just like his dad, by the way? All of Michael's life, he spent talking about how he was robbed of his childhood. And now here he is with, the 3 children, and, they're being raised now by their 30-something-year-old cousin, TJ. But, when you're being raised by a cousin, and TJ already has 3 kids and a wife, he probably can't really control the kids the way, you control your own. This Paris, the most beautiful girl in the world, she is a showgirl. She so badly wants to get out there and do it. And Prince Michael is the oldest. Now he's setting the example for why Paris is going to say, I'm going to act, and there's nothing you can do about it. And this little blanket down here, I don't know what will become of him, but let's just say he seems odd. He always seems sad to me, a little scary, and very odd. And we'd probably be that way too if we spent our lives under a blanket. Yeah. So anyway, but good luck to all the Jackson kids. I just don't like where it's going though with the kid, but as long as you're gonna be on TV, Prince Michael, you seem oddly normal and very well spoken. Yeah. So I was telling you last week that, or was it this week? Oh, I forget. Anyway, MelB Spice was named one of the new judge on America's Got Talent. So now it's going to be Howard Stern, Howie Mandel, and MelB Spice. I didn't clap for it. I like MelB Spice, but I don't think that she has anything to offer the judges. I don't like this choice. They clapped probably just to be polite. Did you really mean that clapation? Clap if you like this idea. See? Suzanne, they clap because you start clapping and you make them. Would you let people have their own opinions?
No, they're afraid to clap. A few of them like her. They have to.
You won't. Don't be scared when you come over. Clap if you like her. When you come to the show, can you please come with your own opinion and not be influenced by anything going on here in the studio? One of the reasons why you're my people is because you have an opinion. Be damned what I think or she thinks. Yes. So now look, now there's another Spice Girl who may be joining a different judge's table, and I want you to clap it like you mean it. Suzanne, keep your hands in your pockets. According to HollywoodLife.com, Simon Cowell wants Victoria Beckham to replace Britney Spears on X Factor. The thing is that you have to think before you clap, you guys. Now, I'm gonna give you a chance to think about it again. Do you want to see Victoria Beckham on? No, by claps. Clap if you do. 10 people. I'm gonna tell you why I think this is a worse idea than MelB being a judge. Victoria Beckham, follow me when I tell you this. There are very few people in the world. They're so special. They're like that exotic car that you only take out on special occasions. Do you understand? You don't run it like a Toyota. You run it like one of those $1 million Bugattis. It only comes out a certain time. Preserve the mystery. I don't want to see her talking every week. You know what? Oddly, I feel like Mariah Carey's this person too. I thought it was a great idea for her to be on American Idol, but to me, she's like a Bugatti, only to be brought out at special times. You speak, and then you go back into Mystery World. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just don't want to see Posh Spice talk and be like a Toyota. Anyway, so look, speaking of Simon Cowell, he's back on the market and looking for love. Well, I guess I'm alone. I'm alone. Simon, they've never sat next to you on the couch. Trust me, you had me at hello. There is something about this Cowell. I mean, he's easy on the eyes, but that's not it. His swagger is 10 plus. He's got like this crazy, sexy thing about him, and I don't know about you, I love the unbuttoned shirt and the hair popping out. I do, I told you before, I like a hungry man, not with the taco meat, but with like nice hair. I mean, a hairy man. Okay, now look at me. So, he recently confirmed that he is no longer with Carmen Electra. First of all, the crazy thing is neither one of them ever confirmed that they were dating. We were just cheeky and just assumed. Like, who wouldn't want to date her? And like I told you, he has a crazy swagger, so who wouldn't want to date him? So now he's back on the market. He's looking for a new girlfriend. But you know what? He says that he particularly likes British women. But I've studied Simon long enough. I also know what he likes. Let me show you the picture of these girls buzzing around him like they're going to change his status. Go away, girls. You are not Simon's type. And neither, go away. Go away. I'm going to tell you what Simon likes. He says he likes British girls, but I say he also likes swirlish girls. Now, you know, swirl is a phrase that we use here at the Wendy Show. It means black, white, like a relationship. Are you down with the swirl? Yeah. See? And even if you aren't black or some sort of, you know, Kardashian-esque or something like that, you could be a plain white girl, but be swirlish. Now, let me just take you back to some of his girlfriends and show you. Okay, here's Terry Seymour. She's from X Factor, excuse me, she's from Extra, and she has an English accent. I know she's not full-on white. I've been close to her. I can't tell whether she's black, but she's something. But then there's Carmen Electra, whose real name is Tara Patrick. She's just a plain white girl from the Midwest, but she's got swirlish qualities, doesn't she? I'll give you another example of a white girl with swirlish qualities. Melissa Gorga from Housewives of Jersey. Swirlish, right? So for all of you girls who want to get in line with Simon, first thing you have to do is be swirlish. That's all. That's all. That's it for Hot Topics? I want my money back. We have a terrific show for you. Donald Trump is here. His beautiful daughter Ivanka is here. And today in Live Like a Star segment, we're going to show you the latest lunchtime cosmetic procedures. Don't miss it. We'll be right back. Is responsible for one of the greatest TV catchphrases of all time. You're fired! And now you're gonna hear that catchphrase a whole lot more with the new season of Celebrity Apprentice All Stars. It starts on Sunday. Take a look.
Almost every one of you has been fired here. And most of you are going to be fired again. But somebody's going to win. And almost all of you are going to make a lot of money for your charity.
Please welcome Donald Trump. These are the people who are watching Celebrity Apprentice All Stars.
These are great-looking people.
Look,
yeah.
I want to give you some shoe cam. If you just hold your feet right there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh.
Those are the shoes that you would expect a businessman to be wearing, wingtips. Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You always look nice.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Thank you. And, you know, I want to...
Doesn't she look great?
Thank
really?
you. Thank you. Donald, you know, we follow you and your antics, right. And I must say you're very entertaining. Your most recent criticism was Michelle Obama participating in the Oscars.
No, not too much of it. First of all, I like her very much. I think she's a really nice woman. I thought it was a little unusual to have politics mixed with the movies, and it's been done before, I guess, a little bit, but it was a little bit unusual to see that.
Yeah.
But I do like her. I think she's terrific.
How do you like her bangs, by the way?
I like her hair better the other way. You want me to be honest?
Yes,
right?
I want you to be honest.
I think she's a wonderful woman, or a beautiful woman. I like her hair better the other way. I think some people probably... Who likes the bangs?
I do.
Do you like them better?
Yes, the bangs soften her look. They make her look softer.
Well, she looked great both ways.
Yeah, she's a good-looking woman. All right, so is it true that are you suing President Obama for over $300 million?
Oh, that's a terrible thing.
I know, but people are talking.
Okay, so here's the story.
All right.
So some whack job put out that I was suing President... I'm not. I like President Obama in my own way. You know,
yes.
I like him. But No, that was a joke that was put out on the internet that Donald Trump is suing the president for $315 million because I don't like the job he's doing, okay? But you knew that.
But no, I didn't, because, I mean...
No, I'm not. But somebody did
you're
put
always
out...
saying something.
In fact, I even think somebody actually filed a suit in my name, just like I've been hacked all over the place.
Yeah.
I think they actually filed a suit in my name. But no, I am not suing him.
Are you suing Bill Maher?
Yeah, that I'm suing.
Okay. Yeah, explain why.
Well, it's pretty simple. He made an offer. He was on Jay Leno's show.
Yes.
And he said, he can't stand me. And the reason he can't stand, I do your show.
Yes.
I haven't found the time to do his show.
Oh.
So he doesn't like me. And, that's sort of...
You've been to our...
Yeah, I know. I do your show a lot, so you have to like me. But, when you tell somebody I can't... It's not that I dislike a show or anything. I don't dislike him. I don't even know him. And I've seen him. He seems like a nice guy. But he's asked me to be on the show. And I said, I don't mind doing it, but I just haven't found the time. Because it is...
Scheduling.
So anyway, all of a sudden he gets very rambunctious. And he's on Jay Leno's show the other night. And he said, I will give... He made an offer. And I'm pretty good at this stuff. I will give Donald Trump $5 million for his favorite charity if he proves he's not... And they got very nasty toward my parents, which I think was terrible, frankly. Yeah. But essentially the spawn or the son of an orangutan.
Yeah. We talked about it on Hot
My
Topics.
parents were great people. And I thought it was disgusting. And they were really good-looking people, really nice people, very charitable people.
Yes.
And I thought it was terrible. But he said, if he could prove... So I said, no kidding. So I sent him documentation.
Right.
And I said, where's my $5 million? And again, it's not for me.
Right.
It's for charity.
Yes.
I mean, it's for going to Sandy victims.
Yes.
It's going to cancer research.
So you're suing him for the money?
Yeah, so we're suing him for $5 million. Again, this has nothing to do with what he made an offer.
Yes.
He said, I'm going to give you $5 million if you did.
Yeah.
I accepted the offer.
We'll follow the story
And
on
let's see
Hot
what
Topics.
happens.
I want to see what happens. Okay.
Who knows?
Now,
you know the truth about that one. I feel I have an obligation to the 5 charities. They each get $1 million, and I sort of feel I have an obligation. And in a way, I have an obligation to my parents.
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Right?
A mess. Yes. Yes, you're right. Okay. What do you think about my governor in New Jersey, Governor Christie? Would he make a good president?
Yeah, he would. He's a friend of mine. He's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's doing I have a lot of property in New Jersey. He's doing an excellent job. He will, if he wants to do it, I think he'd be terrific, yes.
What do you think about his weight as it relates to being president?
Well, I talked to him about it, and he is always working on it. And, there are some people that are heavy.
Yes.
And they do great.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind losing a couple of pounds either, right?
Well, you always keep yourself together.
Yeah.
Oddly, I don't picture you as the gym guy.
I always like wearing a jacket. It's much easier.
Yes. Do you go to the gym?
I don't go to the gym, but I do a lot of exercise.
Yeah. Do you wear jeans? Do you even own a pair of jeans?
No, I don't.
And no sneakers? Like, you don't own Nikes?
Well, I probably have a pair of sneakers someplace, but I have Nike as my tenant in Trump Tower. I have Nike as my tenant.
Oh.
So I have access to great sneakers, but no, I probably don't.
Yeah. Well, okay, you recently celebrated, I know, your 8th wedding anniversary with your lovely wife, Melania.
She is. Great woman.
Yeah. A man of your means, are you a big gift giver on occasions like anniversary, or do you just give all year?
I like to get away with as little as possible. In other words, if I can get away with sending her flowers or giving her a box of candy, I love it.
Yes.
By the way, she loves you. She watches your show.
I love her also.
She really does.
I do.
She loves you. So, if I can get away with flowers, and I've done that now probably Christmas, about 3 or 4 sessions in a row, anniversary.
Yeah.
I think it's time I have to go out and splurge a little
A little
bit,
something, maybe.
What do you think?
All right, everybody, we're gonna break, but up next, we're gonna get the scoop on this season's Celebrity Apprentice, and also Donald's daughter, the lovely Ivanka Trump, is coming out as well. Don't miss it.
At this point, I'm feeling that Omarosa may be coming at me. She told Trump she felt I was weak, and so I better get it together and fast.
Since this morning, I picked you thinking you'd be my side.
But you cannot be sensitive, because you'll
I'm
never
not
make
sensitive.
it through 9 weeks with me.
Girl, I'm not sensitive
Okay.
about anything. I realize my mistake, but you know what? I can't. I'm on the team. Let's go win.
Yeah.
The worst thing about Celebrity All-Star Apprentice is the fact that Omarosa's back, and I don't know why, because she is not a star.
We're back with Donald Trump, and that was the sneak peek of all the drama in the new All-Star season of Celebrity Apprentice. You did the right thing by having Omarosa back.
Well,
because she's enjoyable to watch.
Well, she was named the villain forever. I
Yes.
mean, the #1 villain
Yeah.
in all of reality forever. So I bet she's great. I love her. She's a villain, but I love her.
Yeah, well, we love your daughter. Here to give us the scoop on the new cast and maybe some secrets about her dad. Please welcome the lovely Ivanka Trump. Oh, my God. Hi, Ivanka. How are you? Doing well. So cute, your outfit.
I always love your audience. They have the best energy.
They're the best. So is this
Amazing.
all Ivanka Trump stuff?
This is almost all Ivanka Trump.
What are you wearing that's yours?
Earrings, shoes, my handbag backstage, not the clothing.
You know, you're like the new Jessica Simpson or something. You know, it's like quality stuff that's affordable. Do you know? Yeah. And it's not even like you have to do this stuff. You could work for your father and not hustle so hard.
Oh, he keeps me plenty busy. That's
She's
for
doing
sure.
so well. It's amazing.
I really respect that. Okay, so now this is my first time having both of you on the couch together. Is it hard working with your father?
I think that the Celebrity Apprentice actually shows how he is as a boss, in that he sets very high expectations for other people, expectations he mirrors in and of what he expects of himself, and is genuinely disappointed when people don't exceed those. So I think that's sort of the dynamic we feel in the office, where he expects a lot from people, he wants them to succeed, and he's disappointed when they don't. No, it's good. It's a highly motivating thing, so it's great.
How's Arabella, your daughter?
She is the greatest.
Is she, do you
19
spend,
months
19?
now. It's amazing.
That is one lucky little baby. She doesn't even know
No
the
more
dynasty that
vitamins. I don't want her growing any taller. You know, I want to keep her.
She's a nice tall girl.
Tall girl, growing so quickly.
Beautiful
It's
girl.
unbelievable.
Now, do you spoil her to death, Donald?
Well, a little bit. She's just such a beautiful. She looks just like Ivanka. I mean, she's just an amazing little girl. So that's it. And even if she didn't, I'd still love her the same.
You can't
But
help
she's a great little girl.
So let's talk Celebrity Apprentice. I think it's so smart that you have Omarosa back, LaToya Jackson, Bret Michaels. Thank you for bringing back Dennis Rodman and Gary Busey.
Right? And Trace Atkins and Penn Jillette and so many others. It's amazing.
Who brings the drama besides Omarosa?
Well, a lot of them. We have a tremendous, you know, Gary Busey's brutal. He's a brilliant
crazy.
guy, but he's,
In
and
a good
Dennis
way.
Rodman certainly you would say is right there.
Yes.
But, you know, we have an all-star cast, and we chose the ones that we liked best over the last 4 years.
Did you ask Star Jones to come back?
We didn't, but we would. She was terrific. She did a
she was
terrific
really good.
job. But everybody that we asked actually came on the show.
What was interesting, actually, this season is a lot of past winners came back in the boardroom as judges. And that created a very interesting dynamic because they were often playing against the people on the other side of the table.
You know, I had a conversation with Mark McGrath, who's a friend to the show, and he said that what's the point in going on there if you don't have rich friends? And I think that, you know, if you don't have rich friends, you don't stand a chance of winning Celebrity Apprentice.
Well, some of them have to do with money and some don't. And I can tell you, the first evening, we won over $1 million for charity. And that's a lot. And we've won like tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And, you know, the celebrities are doing it for themselves and their brand and their everything. Because you know how well they've done after they go on the show. It's been amazing. But they really have done it. But they're also doing it for charity. And literally just millions of dollars is being raised for charity. So we're very proud of that.
It's a good thing, in a mean way. We like to watch. Okay, look. We want to know a little bit more about you guys, so we play this game here. It's called Fave 5. I'll ask the question. Ivanka, you answer first, and then Dad, you answer also.
This is tough.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that
Oh, that was Hulk Hogan creepy.
to her. No, I know. So I'll just go into a very simple and boring answer. How about real estate, right?
Real estate. You can use the same answers. Okay, question 2.
He doesn't say golf because he doesn't want to think that his game's associated with mine. I'm not so good out there, but...
What's your favorite indulgence that you have in common?
Oh, in common. I think probably food-related.
Yeah.
Or movies. I think we both really enjoy going
Or
to...
work. We both like working. She's a worker, this one.
Yeah.
Not a
think work-
traditional indulgence, but maybe for both of us.
Individually now, what is your favorite rumor that you've heard about you, Ivanka?
I haven't had too many super salacious ones, but I think early on when I started, first on The Apprentice and being a bit more in the public eye, probably just the expectation that I was more akin to other wealthy children who have grown up in privilege.
So not true.
I think over time that's dissipated a bit, but some of those compare and contrast bothered me a little bit.
Well, if that's the worst you've heard, you're doing well. What's the worst rumor you've heard
Well,
about
mine
you?
is easy, to be honest, because everybody thinks I wear a wig, and I don't.
Nice.
I get killed with that, and I don't.
Only one person here wearing a wig, and she's right here. Okay. Favorite Celebrity Apprentice contestant?
I love Piers. I think he was so great, and he brought a great energy to the show. He was sassy and smart, and I think Dee is just the nicest guy.
Snyder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your favorite?
Well, I have to say, look, The Apprentice came on first season. It went to the #1 show on television, and Omarosa was a big part of the show.
Yes.
And she is the #1 villain of all time in reality television.
So
I'd
it's
have
Omarosa.
to say, we'll take Omarosa.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we have that Joan in as well.
We love
Because
Joan also.
was amazing.
Joe was great. I mean, we've had so many great people.
Okay, here's your final question. What is your favorite perk about being a Trump?
Well, I think increasingly, given our expanding collection of hotels, probably free room service
love rich
and
talk.
board. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing about being a Trump?
Well, I think honestly, just being able to take care of people, not only my family, but I employ thousands of people all over the world, and being able to take care of those people is great.
They own everything. And Ivanka, you've got a new perfume line.
I do.
Tell us about that.
It's been amazing, actually. And I waited for a long time to launch a fragrance. I'd launched other categories, but it was such a crowded marketplace. And there was so much of the same that I really worked hard to find a great fragrance that was floral and classic without being old-fashioned.
Very
And that was
nice.
a hard balance to find. So
Yes.
I wanted it to be elegant and feminine, but have a little bit of youthful sparkle. So I think I accomplished that.
Definitely. It was very fun having both of you here together.
Thank
Donald
you.
and Ivanka Trump, everybody. All-Star Celebrity Apprentice airs, or actually premieres on Sunday night at 9 on NBC, and everyone in our studio audience is going home with Ivanka's new perfume. Still to come, we're going to show you the latest lunchtime cosmetic procedures, but up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Don't go away. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Francine. How you doing?
Cute dress, Francine.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
My ex-husband and I have been divorced 3 months ago. We were together for 20 years. We have a 10-year-old son. I moved out of our home about a year now, and my son has expressed to me that he is angry at me for leaving his dad. And I want to know, how much information do I give him about the divorce, or should I give him some more time to come around so we can talk about it when he's ready?
So you moved out of the house.
Yes.
Sounds like Dad wanted to work it out.
Yes.
And son knows that, so he's blaming you and lashing out.
Absolutely.
Does he have any siblings?
No, he's the only child.
Well, you know what? At 10 years old, it's time to have a talk with your son about the process of you and Daddy getting divorced and that you still love your father. You know, just remember one golden rule. Don't badmouth his dad, because it'll turn on you.
Absolutely.
But I also do think that his dad can help out by saying kind things about you, and that, you know what, the divorce is just for the best of both of you. And because if you let him just withdraw, it's only going to get worse. And he's approaching a very crucial time in his life. I would also recommend, because I do believe in shrinks, if you need somebody to talk to, he might not want to talk to you, but you send him to a shrink and then double back around and ask the shrink what he said.
Yes.
Because that'll help you in your conversation with him, but it's time to get on it now.
Okay.
I love the dimple in your chin.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
crazy. Yeah. Everybody, up next, we've got the latest lunchtime cosmetic procedures. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone. You know, when celebs want to erase lines and get a quick lift, they turn to what they call lunchtime cosmetic procedures. Here to show us the hottest beauty fixes in Hollywood is celebrity dermatologist Dr. Jeanine Downy. Welcome. Hi, Wendy. Now, tell everybody what a lunchtime procedure is.
So you have, a half an hour, you're running out, you're getting a procedure done. So it's Botox, it's filler, it's laser, those are some of the things. This is not the time to skimp. You don't want to go to the cheapest person on the market. You want to go to a board-certified dermatologist or plastic surgeon, okay? Not the time to skimp. And then you can get in and get out. You have to be healthy. You have to have realistic expectations. That's the key for any lunchtime procedure.
Absolutely. Okay, let's get started. As usual, our brave volunteers are from our studio audience. Say hello to Benita. Hi, Benita. How you doing? Hi, how are you? Okay, what's Benita going to get done, Doc?
Okay, so Benita's having Botox. Botox is like breathing, according to what one of my patients says.
Yes.
If you can afford it, you need to get it done.
Well, how much is it? Keep working, talk and work.
Talk and work. So it's a purified protein. It relaxes the muscles. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit between her brows right here.
Now,
okay?
how much is that about?
This roughly is probably about $550 to $600 what I'm giving her right now.
But you'd go out and buy a Coach bag, but you wouldn't take good care of your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Frown super hard for me, Benita. Okay, so you see I'm putting it in the muscle right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now you did, oh, look at that.
Yep, you see how it just swells up a little? And
Yep,
that
did you
goes
see it
down.
swell?
Your husband will never know. Okay,
And
unless
neither
you
will
choose
your
to tell him,
friends.
and neither will your friends. Now relax yourself. Okay, as much as one can relax with a needle pointing at their forehead.
Yes.
And so my patients consider it an investment.
Did you
If
put numbing
don't-
paste on her?
I did for
Okay.
like an hour before. I just
Okay.
wiped it off just
All right.
now. And if you don't crease the envelope, you'll never get the frown. Every forehead's different, needs to be individually tailored.
How long
okay?
will this last?
It'll last for about 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Okay, Roxanne?
Okay.
You want to come over
Hi,
and hold
Roxanne.
it?
Come on over. All right, 3 to 4 months. And okay, so this is Botox, everybody. Benita, great job. Good
Great
luck.
job. Thank you, Benita.
Okay, this is our next model. This is Damaris. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Damaris is going to get what?
Juvederm.
Okay, tell what Juvederm is. While work and talk.
Juvederm is a hyaluronic acid. It's in our elbows, it's in our knees, Wendy, it's in all our joints.
And what do you use it for?
And we use it to plump up people's faces. So
Okay.
what we're going to do here in this situation
What is she
is
the smile lines, the marionette
the smile lines,
It's
smile lines right
there,
here.
yep.
But you can get pillow face when you do too much of this, Wendy.
Like
Some
it-
of
like
the
those
celebrities
Hollywoods?
on the Oscars. Yeah, it's just a little frightening. You want to go to somebody who's board certified, who has experience, but looks like me. Just, you know, like somebody who's not done. Okay.
I know somebody who gets Juvederm to straighten out his nose.
Yep.
And
you can do it.
let me
I
tell
do
you
that too. And now I'm right in her fold right here. So look at this. It's like really instant. The Botox will kick in like 2 weeks. This is absolutely instant. So you can see the line going. And it does have lidocaine in there. I numbed her for an hour. This is going to last about 6 months, and it's about $750 to $1,000 a syringe.
And
depending
see,
on
this
where
is
you're
worth
doing
it, though. It's
Yeah.
worth it. You know, if
Yeah.
you've got deep marionette lines, it's a
You
very
see that?
competitive job market. You got to look your best.
Romantic and economic viability,
There,
I say,
exactly.
okay? And you lose a volume from your face every day from the time you're 30. So when
Okay.
you get in your 40s and 50s,
Come on over
you
here to
see
the
it.
next procedure. Oh, I know what you're getting done. I see those spider veins, girl. Excuse me, she's going to get them fixed.
Okay, so now,
Do you want to
hand
zoom in
Wendy
on them
hers.
to just see? Okay.
Hand Wendy hers. The ladies goggle up over here. The audience is fine.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're doing, basically.
I've never seen this done before.
It's really cool. This is the XLV. It's,
Good for
I
you.
have the laser in my office. It's a wonderful laser for broken blood vessels. So I'm just cooling it down right now. It's at 15 degrees.
How much does this cost?
This is roughly about $350 to $500, depending on how much we're doing per treatment session. Takes like about 4 to 6 of them. So people do love it, okay?
But then you don't have the spider veins.
You don't have the spider veins
Do
afterwards.
these really bother you, Wanda? They do.
They do bother her.
You're a young girl, exactly,
Yeah.
during the summer.
All right, so
watch what happens.
you guys see that I'm just kind of pulsing away here.
A lot of people just think that dermatologists still only pop pimples and cure eczema. There's so much trickery going on behind the door. You do lips.
Nothing says grandma like leg veins. I do lips. I do the
cheek implants with
cheekbones. You can get a high cheekbone from the Juvederm.
With the Juvederm that we had over here with Damaris.
Right. Yeah,
Girls
it's just fabulous,
and guys.
Just fabulous. Just
Really?
fabulous. So
it's going down in the derm's office.
Yeah. So basically, you can start to see some of these start to vaporize, and nothing says grandma like old leg veins.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
And marionette lines.
Exactly.
And wrinkles in your forehead. Does this hurt?
A little bit.
It pinches. It definitely pinches, but it's worth it. My patients just love it.
How long will this
you know?
last?
Once we do about 6 treatment sessions, this lasts for years. But as you get older, you get more of them.
And
so
then you'll just chase
you
them
just have
away.
to keep chasing them away and coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's tough out here these days, everybody. But thanks to people like Dr. Jeanine Downy, can we take off our glasses?
We can take off our glasses.
So not stylish. Listen, go to wendyshow.com for more information on all this that you've seen here. Keep it here. We'll be right back. And it's time for our audience eye candy of the day. This is the most stylish audience anywhere on Daytime, but there's one person that really caught my eye. Drum roll, please. Today's audience eye candy winner is Jazdel Vecchio. Yeah. Come on over. Jazdel, I really love your outfit. I love what you've done with yourself. And I see your scarf is uniquely tied in the back. Look at this, everybody. Okay, wait, you hold this. You could keep that for prosperity. That's your name, and here's your diva fan. Ooh. Come out here so we can all take a look at you and stare. And tell us about your look from head to toe. Go ahead.
Well, thank you for letting me be here, and I love you, Wendy, and I'm so excited.
Thank you, Jazdel.
I love being my age. I'm 51. I love showing off my curves. My dress is from Joyce Leslie. It's $30. I got it for $7. My scarf, animal print, I got it at flea market for $15. And my shoes were $50. I got a computer from Shrek for $15.
Well, I have to tell you, you look very stylish. Thank you so much, Jazz.
Thank you.
Everybody keep it here. We'll be right back. Yeah. I have to tell you that I love the Trumps. Thank you both so much for being here, Donald and Ivanka. Dr. Jeanine, Downy, you're so smart. And my stylish co-host, my studio audience. I could not do this show without each and every one of you. Tomorrow, the lovely and talented Alicia Keys. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.